Hi there. My name is Jeff Forbes from the Chillicothe Church of Christ. I wanted to share a quick thought with you and then share some announcements with you. But first, I wanted to share something with you that I read this morning from Joshua chapter 11 and verse 6. And it says, the Lord said to Joshua, don't be afraid of them because by this time tomorrow, I will hand all of them over to Israel slain. You are to hamstring their horses and burn their chariots. So, to begin with, I want you to know that a lot of times when I read passages like that from the Old Testament, the brutality and the violence of the Old Testament, it's really hard for me to wrap my head around. But that's not really what I wanted to try to address in this short thought. What I wanted to tell you was this: that phrase really stuck with me today, where it said, by this time tomorrow. You see, Joshua and the other Israelites were going up against their enemies and they were trying to conquer the promised land. And certainly they felt a lot of fear and a lot of worry. Certainly they were concerned about defeating their enemies. And yet God told Joshua, by this time tomorrow, I'll hand these people over to you. And that really got me thinking about my own life and in modern life. Sometimes we are so concerned about things and we may have a huge problem that may feel like, kind of like Joshua felt, like a whole army is against us. And God wants to remind us that he's got it taken care of. He's got a plan for it. He wants us to put our trust and our faith in him because he's going to take care of it. And sometimes it may be a very short amount of time. Sometimes it's going to be within a day or a few days, sometimes longer than that, sometimes a lot longer than that. But rest assured, God knows what's going on in our life. He knows your situation. He knows your struggles, and he wants to walk through those struggles with you. Kind of made me think too about the gospel story and how Jesus was crucified on the cross. And it's something a lot of people are thinking about, especially this coming weekend, as a lot of people observe Easter and Resurrection Sunday. But you see, Jesus's apostles and disciples, even his own mother perhaps, didn't fully understand when Jesus said that he would be raised again in 3 days. And so on that Friday, when Jesus was killed, they could have thought, this is the end. And they could have thought, we don't see how this situation could get better. When God wanted them to know, in just a little bit of time, things are going to get so much better. 3 days, in 3 days' time. So I want to encourage you with that. If you're going through a difficult moment right now, I just want you to hold on a little bit longer, because God's got this. He knows what's going on in your life, and he has a plan, and he wants you to put your trust in him. Having said that, let me mention very quickly just a few announcements about things that are going on in our church. I want to mention ladies' Bible class. That's every Tuesday at 11. Those classes have been going really, really well from everything that I've heard. And I want to encourage any of the ladies of the church or the community, if you've kind of been thinking about coming to those classes, you should come. It's a great time of study and fellowship. Also on Wednesday nights, we have a time when everybody who wants to gets together, and we've been studying the commands of Jesus. And we're actually going to probably end up taking a little pause on that tomorrow, but I want to invite you to come to that anyway. We're going to be probably doing something a little different and a little fun to help our youth get ready for going to leadership training for Christ, which is also this weekend on Friday afternoon and Saturday. And there are about 3 of our teenagers who are preparing to participate in Bible Bowl. And Bible Bowl this year is all about the book of Luke. And so I want to try to do something with the youth and the adults this Wednesday night that'll kind of help us have some fun and help our youth get ready for Bible Bowl. And I want everybody to be supporting our youth and be praying for them. We have three that are going on a trip, and one of them is submitting a photograph and a drawing, and they're not going to make the trip, but they are participating in that way. And we're so proud of each and every one of our young people, and especially at this time when they'll be participating in leadership training for Christ. Also, just want to mention Sunday morning. A lot of people are celebrating Easter, Resurrection Sunday. We would love for you to be our honored guest and celebrate that Sunday with us here at the Chillicothe Church of Christ. And that morning also, our children's program will be having a special He is Risen party, and that's for younger school-age children. And I know that's going to be a really fun time, and we invite anybody with small, younger children, grandchildren, nieces or nephews. You are more than welcome to come and be a part of that with our young children. Also, want to mention a couple of other things. On this coming Thursday, our church is going to be helping with the layman's service, and those are being held at Turning Point Church here in Chillicothe. But one of our members will be sharing a devotional thought, and then also two of the ladies from our church will be singing a song, and one of our other members will be leading a song as well. And so this is something that's open to everybody in our community, but our church will be kind of responsible for leading the devotional thoughts and leading the worship on Thursday at Turning Point, and that's it's pretty early in the morning. It starts at 6:45 a.m. on Thursday. Something else I wanted everybody to know and to mark on their calendars is on June 14th, our church will be having a VBS, and it will be special for many reasons. But one of the things that is a little bit unique about it is that VBS is going to be held in the park. So we won't actually be here in the church building, but we'll be at Simpson Park here in Chillicothe, Missouri, and we will be doing VBS there. And the reason why we want to do it in the park is we want the whole community to know it's not just for the children of our congregation, but it's for all the children of our community. So if you have, again, if you have young ones at home or grandkids, nieces and nephews, mark June 14th, and we'll be doing a VBS in the park. And that's all I have for right now. Thank you, guys.